Yo guys, what's up? It's Boulmeteus here, and today is the start of a new series that I will be doing where I go over several of the category teams in Dokkan Battle and running them through Dokkan events, Super Battle Road, Legendary Goku event, Infinite Dragon Ball history, you know, all the sort of random events that the game has in store for you. And at the end of running through all those events, I will decide what the team, how good they are, what their grade is overall in terms of like offense, defense. Basically, if you've seen this series of videos that Goresh does on the sort of Dokkan Fest units and LR units, where he just breaks down the specific unit based on how they do in events and gives them a grade afterwards, I want to expand that concept to not just about a specific unit, but about category teams overall in the game. So the first team I have here is the Super Saiyan team. And if you look at the teams here, this is the roster that I'll be running for Super Battle Road. Now, because there isn't a Super Saiyan Super Battle Road stage, we'll have to run through the Super stage of Super Battle Road. But this is the team that I'll be running for that event. This is the one that I'll be running through the Legendary Goku event and also through Infinite Dragon Ball history. Now, I won't be showing the entirety of those events. I'll be jumping in here and I'll probably show a little bit of the beginning and cut towards like the middle to end portions. Just because we don't need to see all the middle chunk of the battles, and it'll take too long if I include the whole thing for Infinite Dragon Ball history and for Super Battle Road. And this final team here is the one that I plan on running through Dokkan events. This team doesn't necessarily matter as much for those, but I figured I would go ahead and just build the team to be as fast as possible. So let's go ahead and start off with Dokkan events, and then we will move on from there to see how the Super Saiyan team does in all of these events. Okay, so here we are in the Android 13 Dokkan event, which is, in my opinion, the most difficult Dokkan event. So I figured we'd just jump into this event. Actually, in retrospect, this may not have been a good idea because Super Saiyan Goku, I think, does extra damage here. But that's not too big of a deal. I mean, we'll get the general gist of how this team does. I mean, again, it's a Dokkan event. Just kind of putting this in there just for completionist's sake, I guess you could say. So we'll go ahead and just make sure to give Kefla her 6 orbs, and we'll just go to town here. I actually should have floated Kefla off if I'm being completely intelligent about this, if I was being completely serious about it, because I want to put her on a rotation with Gotenks, but again, it shouldn't be too important. Yep, there's her dodge. Alright, simple as that. And then, yeah, we'll see here if I was correct that we're actually going to deal a buttload of damage with this Goku. $3.4 million. So for the record, my Super Saiyan Goku has 1 dupe. The friend one is 55%. And I assume... Oh, yeah. He definitely has the bonus. My Kefla has 2 dupes, my Gotenks has 0 dupes, my Gohan has 3 dupes. Goten is rainbowed, Gohan and Goten has 1 dupe. So I'm going to try and keep this Goku off rotation, just because he deals so much extra damage. But I'm not going to be able to help it at some points. Yeah, so let's see. And again, this is a 130% team right now, because I want the extra rainbow orb maker in the Super Saiyan Goku, because that really helps out with Gotenks and Kefla. Let's see if she dodges again. No dodge, but that's fine. That Dokkan Fest Kefla is so good. Like, she's so underrated, and I know that's mostly because it's Kefla, and like she was coming out right before UI Goku came out. But like, she's just so good. Between all the additional attacks, and she can be super effective against all types, the dodging, like, she is just super impressive. Okay, and that's another one dead. So we're already on the final stage here, and this is not looking like a great rotation for Android 13. Put Gohan there, Gohan and Goten will hit those. And then Goku will go ahead and hit those. So the only thing that could really cause a problem is if 13 supers in the first... Yeah, this is done, because I don't think he can get to Super Saiyan Goku and live. Now, if he super attacks, it will do a lot of damage. Okay, but I mean, he super attacked, but that's the last attack he did, so it's not actually going to hurt that bad. Like, we're going to take like 150k probably, but the lowering defense doesn't matter. Okay, that's a little more than 150k. Not quite on point with those, but again, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, if especially if Gohan and Goten do this, it like very much won't matter. God, they're so good. Oh, they're disgusting. All right, well, and that is a dead Android 13, and we very easily cleared that in, looks like about 4 minutes or so. Yeah, so the Super Saiyan team is obviously incredibly good when it comes to Dokkan events, even at 130% leader skill. But that was... And again, because this Goku... Where is he? Because this Goku has the ability bonus... Or not ability bonus, but like the attack bonus in this event, it was a little quicker than normal. But whatever, who cares? It doesn't really matter what Dokkan event you go into, this team's going to crush it. So next, I think we'll go ahead and jump into Super Battle Road, and I'll see you guys on that side. Alright, boys and girls, so we are now in the Super Battle Road. And looks like our rotations are basically perfect here. It seems to me that Trunks and Goten are on the same rotation together, and then the LR Goku is going to be with the LR Goku and Vegeta. So rotations are playing out pretty perfect. We'll go ahead and start with an Icarus here. And we will just go to town on Frieza. And then I'll go ahead and attempt to put the stun on this dude. I don't know everyone's names. I think his name is Lanky. I will go for the stun on Lanky. Okay, 30k, not bad. Yep, didn't take any damage. I mean, between their damage reduction plus the Icarus's damage reduction, I mean, it was pretty safe to assume that we wouldn't take a lot of damage there. Ooh, 5 dodge. And then Gohan will do... this isn't too important, really. I mean, the stun will be nice, but yeah, no stun. So we still have the Icarus going on. So let's go ahead and have you go after Frieza. Then Goku and Vegeta can go after Laser Beam. And then Vegito can go after Shisame. Oh, that's unlucky. That's really unlucky, actually. I mean, we had the Icarus active, but still. I was thinking that I would want to get the seal with the Super Saiyan Goku as soon as possible. So if I'm worried about an attack in the first slot, a super attack in the first slot, I would put Goku and Vegeta in the first slot. But I was like, oh, it's going to be more worth it for me to put Goku there so I can get the stun. Or not the stun, but the seal. But, I mean, we're still doing decent. Okay, and then no need for an item here, I believe. We'll just have these two go after Lanky Boy. And then we'll have Goku go after Shisame. Okay. Wish that was on Goten, but it is what it is. Oh, that's a crit. That's dead. Then Goku should be able to finish off Shisame. Alright, on to stage 2. So let's go ahead and start off with an item here. Let's do an Android 8. So we're going to have Goku go after Megetta, I think is his name. Goku and Vegeta will go after Hit. High School Gohan will go after the President of China. So an immediate super attack isn't great. We have an Android 8 active though. 170k is a lot. Double digits, double digits. Okay. 3.7 million on 130% lead is pretty good. So this should kill. It did kill. Okay, good. No super attack there. 3 million. They probably won't kill hit. Unless they get a crit. Yeah. That's fine, though. And then Gohan hopefully gets a stun here. Got a crit, but no stun. Okay, and now this rotation. So Goten goes in the first slot since Hit is attacking a bunch and he's int. Goten will go after Kaba. Then we'll have Trunks go after Frost. And then Vegito doesn't really have a great target, so he'll just attack Hit. We still have the Android 8 active, so we shouldn't be taking too much damage here. Okay, crit on Kaba's pretty nice. Oh, and an additional. He's maxed out on crit, so the additional was lucky. So this is on Frost. So Frost is almost dead. I guess I should have had this attack go at Frost then. Okay. So how do I want to play this rotation? Those are a lot of attacks in the middle, but I'm not actually that worried. Yeah, I think I don't actually need to use an item this turn. So we can do this, and then we can have Goku go after... We'll have Goku go after Hit again, just in case we didn't kill Hit. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, we'll do that. So the president of China is dead. This will kill Hit. Yeah, and then this will kill Frost. Okay, awesome. So this has been going very quickly, which I guess I'm not too surprised by because this Goku is so powerful, but like, wow, this is going fast. And this team isn't even built that aggressively. It's mostly defensively based team. Okay, so this is going to be the final stage. Go ahead and pop a... We'll do an Android 8. And we'll also do an Icarus. Yep, so we'll have both of the boys go after Goku Black. And I'll have Gohan go after Zamasu. Yep, double digits, not surprised. We have damage reduction and defense up, plus they have their natural damage reduction. Plus we have Gohan giving them defense as well, so... Even a super attack wouldn't deal that much damage, I don't think. Okay, good damage, good damage. And then Gohan hopefully puts the stun on Zamasu, but again, it's not that big of a deal if he doesn't. Additional super attack. Did give him full additionals. No stun, okay. So, type disadvantage, damage reduction, defense, yeah, double digits. Get double digits again. If Goku Black didn't do damage, he won't do damage. Okay, so now for the God rotation here. It's the same. Yeah. So we'll have... Yeah, Goku and Vegeta can go after Zamasu. Goku will go after Goku Black. And then I'll have Vegito also go after Goku Black, I suppose. So again, this turn should be double digits. I have an Icarus and an Android 8 active, so... $2.6 million type advantage. Definitely won't be a one-shot, but half health is, well, like a third. It's pretty good. Okay, so he's sealed, attack lowered, defense lowered. Okay, so Goku Black is almost dead. So we'll go ahead and pop a Whis here just to make sure we don't lose this late in the game. Alright, so we'll have these guys all go after Goku Black. And then we'll have Goku go after Zamasu just so I can get his attack lowered as well. Plus the ceiling definitely helps. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be taking any damage this turn. Because now, even if Goku can't get super attacked by anybody, and Trunks cannot get super attacked by anybody, and even if he could, he has type advantage over Goku Black, so. And then 3 million. And neither of them can super attack Goku. Alright, so Goku and Vegeta can go after Zamasu. Goku go after Rose. Trunks go after Zamasu. I mean, this is pretty much a wrap. $3 million now that we have the support Gohan on rotation. Couldn't quite end it. If Gohan can get a crit or a second super, though, Zamasu should be dead. I don't think a normal super attack will kill Zamasu. Okay. Oh, Rose is alive. Oh, I thought it was just lagging behind. Okay. So it didn't matter. Okay, so I guess we'll go ahead and do it like this. So we're going to have you, Trunks, go after him. Goten will go after Zamasu. I have a Dokkan attack, so none of this really matters. This feels like such a waste of a Dokkan attack, but I mean, it's the last stage anyway, so whatever. They don't deserve my respect. We'll just... Okay, so it's an AoE even if you don't click any of the nodes. Good to know. I thought that'd be the case, but I just wanted to make sure. So, okay, and that was the run through Super Battle Road. That looked to be about 12 minutes, I think. So pretty fast and pretty painless. Not my fastest run ever. And we used a handful of items, but I mean, a couple of times we probably could have gotten away without using them. I just wanted to play it safe towards the end there. But yeah, that was Super Battle Road. So next I will be jumping into the Infinite Dragon Ball History event. The one I'll be jumping into is the Future Stage one that came out during the 5th year anniversary. And, yeah, I'll see you guys there. Alright, guys, so we're about to jump into the future stage of the Infinite Dragon Ball History event. And I actually made a few changes to my team here. I actually am not going to be using the Spirit Absorbed Goku, and instead I'm just going to be using the generic Namek Goku here. Just because I want to make sure that this event deals a lot of damage in the early event, so it shouldn't be too hard for him to transform. And AGL units are pretty vulnerable in this event because the hardest fights I find in this event are the Goku Black and Zamasu in Stage 3, and then also Vegito Blue. So AGL units are at a bit of a disadvantage, so I want to stay away from any AGL units that basically aren't Gohan. And because of that, I added some extra firepower in the LR Vegito because he's Int, and I got rid of Kefla from the team as well. So this is the team that we're going to be running through the event. So let's go ahead and jump in. So the plan right now is to go through these first 3 stages up past the Zamasu and Goku Black fight. And then after that, I will make a cut and we'll be back for when Bird Zamasu comes up. I probably should actually put Trunks in that first slot, just so we can take a little bit of extra damage. Because we want to make sure these Gokus transform ASAP. Okay, that's good. Gonna take a decent amount of damage from that. So let's go ahead and do this. Gotenks will hit those orbs. I really don't want to hit the same type orbs, so I'll just go ahead and avoid a super attack with this Goku. Okay, double digits, double digits. This Goku should get hurt a little bit. Damn, only 5,000 isn't great. So I'm going to go ahead and float off Trunks. So we're going to put Trunks with Goku, and then we're going to put the Goku I just floated off with a Gel Gohan. Oh, and he's dead. Okay. So Gotenks is going to transform, but I don't think Goku's ready yet. Yeah, just what I suspected. Put Goku in the first slot. Followed by Gotenks. And then Gogeta can't get a super attack no matter what. Okay, so this will definitely guarantee that we get to transform. Yeah, that's decent damage. Although we won't be able to transform with this Goku actually, because I think. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if Vegeto's going to transform next turn or not. I think he will. I think next turn is turn 6. It wasn't. Okay, awesome. Oh, we do have active skill. No, let's not do it, because if we do the active skill, it's going to put more turns towards our clock. Actually, wait. Is Gogeta on the... Gogeta's not on the next rotation. Interesting. Let's go ahead and do it. This is like as early... It's pretty early in the fight, so we might be able to do some decent damage with this. Maybe get him, like, take off a health bar. Oh yeah, definitely going to get rid of at least a health bar. Okay, Goku's no longer angry. Okay, so let's go ahead, like the rotations as is. And then Vegito. And then Vegito for the kill. And then we have the other Goku transform, so we're all good on that phase. My biggest concern now at this point is just dying to Zamasu. Okay, let's go ahead and do Goku's active skill again. I really wish he was, like, super effective against all types or something during this. Or, like, if he had this mode for 2 turns. Like, it's just such a cool mode, and it's so lame that it's not even, like, super effective against all types or anything. Guaranteed crits also would have been good. Alright, let's go ahead. I'm actually going to pop a Android 8 here. Alright, double super attack from Goku's pretty good. So double stacking of defense. He does have his guard active, it looks like, which is pretty nice. Okay, glad I used that item. Yeah, still almost 100k. Double super attack from Gotenks is pretty lucky, so this rotation has gone pretty good. Oh, Gohan getting locked is a problem. Yeah, we're just gonna have to do this. I can't risk Goku getting slapped around here. Okay. Double digits is pretty good. I don't think we're going to get super attacked again. Alright, I really wanted to make it to Goku, so that's good. Okay, so now that we've made it to the Vegeta fight, I'm going to go ahead and make a cut here, and I will come back once we make it to AGL Zamasu. Alright, so we are on to the Zamasu stage. Let me go ahead and get this all set up again. Oh, this is a great rotation. Yeah, so we don't have to really worry this turn about getting too beat up. Okay, an additional. Ooh, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Additional is very good. And then Goku, if he has his guard active, can crit here. We have not transformed with any of the Vegito, or we haven't transformed with either of the LRs yet. So we still have that in our back pocket. Okay, super attack. This is the one that does a lot of damage, I believe. Yeah. Oh my god. Well, thankfully we can heal with Gohan and then heal with Goku. I think I'm going to save Gotenks' active skill. As much as I want to do it just so I can get the super attacks off. Okay, so if anyone gets super attacked, I really hope it's Gohan. Alright. Then let's hope Goku has his guard ability. Okay, double super attack is also pretty good. And, this is the one I really didn't want to get hit with. Oh. Oh, he has his guard. He has his guard, too? That did double digits? I'm shocked that it dealt double digits. I'm not surprised it didn't hurt a ton, but double digits is so good. The friend one I know has, like, 3 dupes in him, but, like... So, what's mine? 240? Wow, that's high. Okay, so Trunks will go first. We'll just hit those. Followed by Goku, and then we'll have Vegito. This is, God, he's super every turn, and it's been this, like, super broken super attack each time, too. I mean, thank God it was double digits, but that's so frustrating. That just goes to show how powerful this team is, that we're just like... That's the worst thing he could do to us, and it's not even doing that much damage. Although now, with this next turn, we're on Vegito. Hit those. Hit these. And... yeah, he's dead. I'll just hit this one physical orb, just for a little bit of healing, and we can get the Dokkan attack soon. We might be able to get the Dokkan attack with Gotenks next turn. We'll have to see. This is definitely the time to do this. Because I know Trunks is physical. Yeah, we should be able to force the Dokkan attack here. Perfect. Okay. Alright, that kind of sucks, but type disadvantage, so... that was a lot of damage for type disadvantage. I mean, we're going to heal it all back with the Dokkan attack anyway. And again, we still have 2 transformations in our back pocket. I can't believe I missed that. It was going so slow. Alright, so 2.8. Pretty good, and he's going to have a very, very, very high chance of a second super attack. Okay, second super, so we're at about 6 million worth of damage here. Ooh, crit. Awesome. Crit on the additional is fine. Even though it's just a normal. So next turn we're going to have these guys. So let's go ahead and float Gohan off here. Although if I do that I can't actually super attack with everybody, so never mind. We're not going to do that. So we'll put Goku... yeah, we'll put Goku in the first slot here. And then we'll get those orbs with Gohan, and then Vegito can hit those. Alright, a crit. Does he have his guard? I didn't notice. He does not have his guard. Okay, so that was just through the potential system. Okay, and then if Int Vegito gets super attacked, it's not a big deal. Okay, and then we have another turn here of Gotenks. What is Gotenks'? Yeah, it's not super high. Although Goku cannot get a super attack here if I do that. So we're going to have to order the super attacks like this. Okay, Gotenks didn't get supered immediately. That's good. And second super, no dodge. Will this kill? That's the important question. It does kill. Okay, with a crit that kills. Awesome. So next up, Physical Trunks. Go ahead and just do this, I guess. I want to give... Yeah, it actually doesn't matter too much. You take those. Trunks, we're going to head and keep playing passive with him. Oh, we have the guard ability. Actually, no, that's not true. It's type disadvantage, so it's going to show that arrow downwards either way. So I actually don't know if he has the guard. Doesn't Trunks have a timer mechanic? Or is he just randomly hit you super hard in a super attack? I don't remember. So we have two int types. Yeah, we gotta use an item here. I'm gonna use a Princess Snake. Like, we can't risk getting slapped around here by Trunks. Oh, we did have the guard. Okay, interesting. Okay, there's a crit. Yeah, I didn't know that the arrows differentiated like that. Interesting. Okay, so this is gonna hurt, but I don't think we're gonna die. Okay, awesome. So we should have this in the bag then. So we'll do that with Goku. Gohan will just get these over here. And then Gogeta will get those. That is enough for an 18 key. Goku still has his guard. So I think Trunks is dead this turn. With the 3.8 attack stat from Gohan, if he gets a crit or an additional... Yeah, with the crit, yeah, it's over. Okay, so that was the future stage of the Infinite Dragon Ball History event. All in all, pretty clean. We only had to use 2 items there. Yeah, I mean, it was fairly impressive. We didn't even have to transform into either of our fusions. So next we're going to jump into the final event, which is the Legendary Goku event. Legendary Goku event, I don't think it's necessarily that important for me to show off a bunch of the phases. So I'm just going to go ahead and skip ahead to the UI Goku phase, and we'll go ahead and show off the team from there. Okay, so now we're on to UI Goku. So far, pretty clean. I mean, as you can see, we've transformed with LR Vegito, so they fused. We've used one Icarus, and we only used it last turn because I was worried about Physical Vegito getting a little bit clapped. So let's go ahead and start this run, although this turn should be fairly clean. We'll just have Trunks do his thing here, and then Vegito will go there. No 18 key super attack, so he's not going to be able to lower defense. And then we have Goku's guard ability active too, so we're not going to take too much damage from Inui Goku. Oh, I should have checked the defensive stats, because we got hit with a super attack last turn on a Goku and we took double digits, so their attack stats are probably pretty high. Although if Trunks gets hit with a super attack, we're obviously going to take a decent amount of damage. Okay, so, yep. So let's check these defensive stats real quick. So Goku is... Oh, I keep clicking on him, that's why. Goku's at 260k, Gohan's at 500k. Not a surprise, Gogeta doesn't really matter. We have a Dokkan attack now with Gogeta. We did get one Dokkan attack earlier on Tech God Goku, but that isn't too relevant. Okay, super attack is fine. Let's see. Yeah, 100k. It's not too bad. Especially because we're just going to heal it all back up with the super attack. So they have a 2.9 million attack stat. So this should at least get rid of 2 health bars. And that's assuming they don't crit. Close to 2 health bars. We also have not done the Super Saiyan 3 transformation with Gotenks, so we're going to be able to do that next turn, assuming we're above the health threshold, which we should be, since we just had a Dokkan attack. So that means I'll probably end up floating Trunks off rotation. Okay, there we go. Actually, you know what? I just messed with the setting on my Elgato. I may have had the last couple of turns the sound effects on the game muted. Hopefully that isn't too distracting. So let's go ahead and go put Goku in the first slot here. Yeah, because he needs 6 orbs to super attack, so he can go ahead and super attack. And then we'll go ahead and super attack with Trunks here. And again, if we get hit too hard on any of these turns, we do have the LR Gogeta transformation. .8, so he has a pretty high chance of getting a second super attack as well. Oh, wow. I'm pretty sure it's like a 70%, 80% chance, too. So that's pretty surprising that he didn't get the second super there. Speaking of super attack, I mean, if this does enough damage, we're going to get a fusion with Gogeta. Yeah, it didn't really hurt too much, so Gogeta's probably not going to happen. We'll go ahead and just leave the rotations like this. That sucks. Yeah, I don't think there's a chance we can really lose this. I mean, there are obviously situations that could come up where we lose, but it's just going to take a while for us to win. Yeah, my Vegito isn't going to really crit. He's at 55%. He only has like 1 or 2 pieces of equipment on. Gohan can do that. Goku... I think I have to miss a super attack with Goku, because I don't think Gotenks is going to be able to super attack. Actually, wait, no, he will. He will. Yeah, he's able to super attack. Okay, awesome. Yeah, what is this? Double digits. It's not going to hurt. Yeah. And then hopefully Gotenks actually supers twice this time. Okay, and Gogeta, Jesus. Ultra Instinct Goku didn't dodge any of them. Yeah, not going to do the Spirit Sword. Hopefully he doesn't dodge this one. Alright. Okay, 100k isn't like minimal damage, but I mean, we have so many AGL orbs on the board for next turn that Gohan's going to be able to completely heal us back up. Yep, there's the full heal. And I'm not really that invested in what Vegito does right now, so we'll just only give him a 12 key. So if this attack lands with Goku, that should be the end of it. Okay, I mean, this won't hurt too bad. I don't know if he has his guard ability still active, but even if he does, this is double digits. Okay, 80k. That's not too bad. Alright, if this hits, it's over. Alright, on to the next turn. Let's try this again. Alright. Now, this Goku has his guard. If this hits, it's over. Okay, third time's the charm. And Legendary Goku event is beaten. We only used the one Icarus, I believe. And this is the same team we used on the Legendary, or not the Legendary Goku event, the Infinite Dragon Ball History event. So with that, we have gone through all of the most difficult events in Dokkan, barring like Easy A's or Battlefield, but I mean, who cares about those for category team evaluations? So next, I will be jumping into the overall evaluation of the team. Okay, and now we're at the team evaluation portion of the video. So this is where I'm going to look over the 5 criteria I have here listed out for the team and sort of give my general overall thoughts on the team. Now, as you can probably see, if you're a fan of other Dokkan YouTubers, this is, again, very heavily inspired by the Goresh-style videos where he goes over and has a similar grading characters on 5 different criterias, and I decided to adjust that a little bit to reflect teams a little more so accurately. So we have long events, so that's Infinite Dragon Ball History and Legendary Goku event. Short events being Dokkan events and Super Battle Road. Finding a leader is actually something I thought I didn't think about this when I started the series, but as I was doing sort of running through events with this team, I sort of noticed how this should be a criteria for whether or not a team is good, or whether or not it should really be in your best interest to sort of be heavily invested in a certain category. Then we have free-to-play friendly, just sort of a little thing that we can look at here, see how I'd give a general thought on how how free-to-play they are. It's not super important, and as I go into overall ability is actually mostly about the sort of team's capability in long and short events. Finding a leader and free-to-play friendly don't really have much of an impact on my decision on the overall ability front of things. So first we're going to look at the long event section, which I would give the team a 9. In the Legendary Goku event, the team absolutely destroyed. It wasn't even very close. I was able to transform with Super Saiyan Goku fairly easily, and that's probably because my Super Saiyan Goku wasn't super duped up. He's like one dupe in him. But once you get him transformed, as long as you're not going super fast through the event, your guys are not going to be taking damage. You have AGL Gohan, you have Tech Trunks, you have the Goku. You also get to run the LR Gogeta and LR Vegito, the Year 3 ones, who are also very, very good in these longer events. The Infinite Dragon Ball History stage is a little bit more difficult, just because you can get clapped a little bit quicker. You don't have as much time to build up. Goku does transform into Super Saiyan fairly quickly. However, he doesn't get a ton of time to build up, which can lead to problems. But overall, it's still relatively easily able to handle those sorts of events. And you don't have to use that many items. You usually use, like a Legendary Goku event, you probably need to use one item, depending on how many dupes you have in your characters. And in the Infinite Dragon Ball History, you probably are looking at about 2 items or so. Okay, and then for short events here, I gave the team a 9.5. This team is obviously super dominant in Dokkan events, and I don't even necessarily mean that in the sense that it can beat any of them. More so what I mean by that is it clears them very quickly, especially when you run the Spirit Bomb Absorbed Goku, who just gives all your guys orbs super easily. He hits for, even when you run him as the leader and has the friend leader as well, he's still hitting at about a 4 million attack stat, so he's dealing a ton of damage to all these Dokkan bosses. The team tanks well enough where you're not going to get really hurt too badly by any of the bosses as well. I was actually very impressed by how well they performed in Super Battle Road. This, again, Spirit Bomb Absorbed Goku, while he isn't the greatest in long events, he's definitely good, but he's not the greatest. In the shorter events, his ability to lower attack and to seal is honestly irreplaceable. You really want him on your team. And you also have a bunch of other good units to use as well, like the AGL Gohan and Tech Trunks. Well, AGL Gohan more so is pretty good still in Super Battle Road. Tech Trunks not as much. But like you have Kefla, who's super good in Super Battle Road. You have the Int Gotenks, who's super good in Super Battle Road. You have the recently awakened Int Trunks and the Tech Goten, or I have those backwards. The Tech Trunks and the Int Goten from the Bio Broly movie, who are super good in Super Battle Road. The team is actually very, very good in Super Battle Road. And I'll be interested to see when they get their own stage how difficult it ends up being. So next we're going to jump into Finding Leader. This one I'm going to have to give the team a 5. It took quite a few jumping in and out to get a leader, honestly. Even if I was being pretty flexible with which of the Super Saiyan leaders I wanted, it was still relatively difficult to find one. If you want Super Saiyan Goku, you're probably going to have to jump into an easy A like 6 times or so before you get to the Namek Goku. If you want Spirit Bomb Absorbed Goku, you're probably going to have to jump into it 2 or 3 times. And that level of inconvenience means that the team is kind of frustrating to run. I mean, if you want to run Kamehameha, you're going to find AGL Gohan for days. If you want to run Last Resort, you're going to find Vegetos or Gogetas for days. But this team, a little more difficult to run. And it's kind of surprising because of how popular Namek Goku is, but it does hurt the team's viability in terms of people being able to use it. And free-to-play friendly, I gave it a 9. I don't play free-to-play, so I mean, it's sort of... And when I say play free-to-play, I mostly mean like free-to-play units. But I mean, if you get Namek Goku, I mean, there are a ton of good free-to-play units that you can use on this team. Just off the top of my head, you have the Easy A Vegeta and Trunks, and you have the Easy A Gohan and Goku, who are very good. There are a bunch of very commonly pulled units, like the Int Goten and the Tech Trunks I was talking about earlier. You also have the Family Kamehameha units. So there are quite a few good Super Saiyan free-to-play units that you can run on this team. So it is a good free-to-play team, one of the better ones, just like Pure Saiyans would be or Seekers of the Dragon Balls, although that one has a summonable LR as a leader, so that makes it a little bit more difficult. But it is a very good free-to-play team. 9 might be a little too high, but I think that's a good sort of general score for it because it is so easy to get a team built for the Super Saiyan team if you are free-to-play. And finally, for overall ability, again, this mostly constitute in terms of how the team does in the events, not necessarily considering how difficult it is to find a leader or how free-to-play friendly it is. I gave the team a 9. Again, this team can do anything in the game with relative ease. Sometimes you're going to have to use some items here and there, but for the most part, you can just kind of cruise along and crush whatever you want with this team. And you have 2 leaders who are both good in basically the complete different directions as the other one is good in. Like the Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku is super good in Dokkan events, it's super good in Super Battle Road. And you have the Namek Goku who isn't like super good in the long events, but he's definitely built towards those longer events, Infinite Dragon Ball History and Legendary Goku event. So that's an interesting way you can sort of build your teams in whatever way you want. So yeah, that was my overall thoughts on the Super Saiyan category team. Let me know if you guys have any sort of recommendations for things you would like to see in the future regarding these style of videos. I would like to keep doing them. If you have any tips or advice, please feel free to leave a comment below, and like, comment, and subscribe if you feel like it. No rush, no hurry. If you don't want to, that's fine. It won't hurt my feelings. But again, I would like to thank you all for viewing, and I'll see you all in the next one.